What's up, guys? So obviously, as the title says, unfortunately, I do have cancer. It really sucks to have to even say it. But let me just start with a little bit of good news before I get into kind of what happened, the shitty part of it. Good news is I had 2 surgeries to clean up my leg, and I have great margins. They got all the tumor. So at least that's the good stuff for now. Basically, to just go back to the beginning, my left leg, I had a little lump on my leg. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought I gained a lot of weight, so I thought it had to do with that. Thought it was kind of like a fat mass or whatever. Luckily, my girlfriend and my parents have been bugging me to get it checked out, constantly bugging me. To the point where my father finally made a doctor's appointment for me. I went to see the doctor in December. He had said, let's just take it out. I don't think it's anything bad, but just in case, let's take it out now. Just let's not mess around. So, I'm thinking nothing of it. I go in for surgery the next week. It's a local, so I was awake. They jabbed my leg with, whatever the hell it is, to numb me up. And I watched the whole thing. Guys just saw my leg open. It was pretty intense. Kind of crazy to watch someone tear your leg open and rip something out and not feel anything. But anyway, took out this big ball. It was weird looking, white, had some pink dangly stuff on it. Looked like something on an alien. But it wasn't huge, maybe 3 centimeters, which I came to find out wasn't in the terms of what I have. It's really not that big, so that's good. Literally, New Year's Eve, I get a phone call from my doctor saying, hey, just want to let you know, don't like what we saw in your leg. There's some malignant sarcoma cells in there. So my head explodes. You hear the word malignant, you know it's cancer. No idea what a sarcoma is. I look it up. You get a sarcoma, you die. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Doing more research, spending the whole day just kind of looking what's going on. On top of that, I had to work overnight on New Year's. So first of all, my New Year's sucked to begin with. Then on top of that, I got cancer. So just kind of just a total explosion of thoughts and emotions. I hope no one has to go through that. It truly was just a miserable day. So once I found out about the cancer, it sucked because it was during the holidays, so I couldn't get information because people are on vacation, people are with their family. It's just it's just waiting. It was just constantly stressful, having to wait to find out this information, because I found out literally on New Year's Eve from my primary doctor. I didn't even talk to the surgeon who did my leg till 3 days later. So I'm just sitting here with my thoughts for 3 days thinking is this it? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die in 6 months? So it was miserable. It was just truly miserable. And I didn't want to tell anybody. I told my girlfriend, I told my parents, that was it. Because I didn't have any answers. And I didn't want to tell my brothers and sisters, I didn't want to tell my friends. Because I knew how bad I felt and how miserable I was. I didn't want to just put that on other people, just put the burden on them without having answers. At least without knowing what was going on. Because I wanted to answer everybody's questions, just like now. That's why I waited so long to even just do this. A few days later, I'm at work, I get a call from my surgeon finally, just kind of confirming what I was already told, and just kind of the steps I needed to take. He told me that they forwarded all my information to a hospital in Boston. I'm in Boston, some of the best hospitals in the world. A few of them have dedicated sarcoma centers, which is awesome because sarcoma is such a rare cancer. There aren't many in the US, but I'm lucky there's a handful just here in the city. And it was just kind of a hit, I was at work, trying not to cry, which, just hearing that, this is my life now, I got to go through all this. So I think the next week I went to and meet my new doctor, great guy, great team, and I got lucky because in order to have a CAT scan, you can't eat. I was so stressed out that I didn't eat that morning. So they were able to sneak me in for a CAT scan. And the CAT scan, what they do is you gotta drink this fluid. It's like a half gallon, it's garbage. Then they bring you in for the CAT scan. They put you in, give you an IV, and it's actually kind of weird. They put you in the the CAT scan, totally different, CAT scan. They scan your whole body, and then they take you out, and then they inject contrast into you. And luckily the nurse told me, because if she didn't, I would have freaked out. She said it's gonna feel like you piss your pants. And it does. It felt like I literally pissed my pants. So it's a good thing she told me because I would have freaked out. But anyway, so that whole CAT scan was to find out if the sarcoma from my leg went into my bloodstream and spread into my lungs or any other organs. Because if it did, then it's real bad. It's bad enough that I get this. It's real bad if it goes into your body. So it was a long week. He said it could take up to 2 weeks to get the results. So you can imagine that first week of January was miserable. But anyway, I get the call. Great news, didn't spread. So just now I know I can at least beat this, you know, for now. Once I got that information, I finally started telling like my friends and family. Really difficult phone calls. It's really hard to call your friends and call your family and tell them like, hey, I got cancer. Just, it's not an easy conversation. I hope no one has to go through it. Like, it really sucks to have to make your friends and family cry on the phone. It wasn't a good feeling, and to have to like keep doing it. It really sucked. But obviously the good news was it didn't spread. So like, you know, we could do something about it. So then, because of the fact that I have these high-grade malignant cells, they had to do another surgery, and this surgery was serious. I'll show you what my leg looked like after the first surgery. So I'll put a picture up here. This is what it looked like after the first surgery I had. I was in and out. You know, it wasn't super. It was a little scar, nothing crazy. But the second surgery. So basically, what they were going to do was they were going to cut my leg back open, big. They were going to rip it open and just take out pounds of flesh, just to make sure that there was no residual cancer cells around my leg. So my leg looks gross. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, I'll show you a picture post-surgery, a couple days after when I took the bandage off. Basically, my leg has a big bow in it now. Like, I have an indent in my leg. Left side of my leg is numb. I'll probably never get that feeling back, unfortunately. I mean, I could, but it's very unlikely. And that bow in my leg, that's probably gonna be there forever. It can come back a little bit if I gain a little muscle, but realistically, I'm gonna have this weird looking leg, which in the grand scheme, that's fine. I'll take whatever weird stuff you got as long as I'm alive. So that's kind of what all happened. It was a wild month, just a truly stressful and miserable month. But the good news is, for now, I'm done. This is the issue that I have now. Obviously, you know, I'm getting all these medical bills. I have good insurance, but I didn't have good insurance to start at the end of the year. So I gotta pay a bunch of those bills. Some of these ones for this year I won't have to, but the problem is that I'm waiting right now to find out if I need to get radiation. Now the issue with that is that if I do have to get radiation, they do it in the morning. The problem with that is that I won't be able to work. With my job, I'm in a union. I have to go to work, get there 8 a.m. and get hired for a job. It goes by seniority, go down the pecking order. That's just how it works. There's nothing that can be done. That's just how it works. So because of that, if I have to get radiation, I'm talking 6 weeks where I'm not going to be able to work. On top of the fact that I haven't worked the past month. So the issue is, my girlfriend just piled shit on. My girlfriend and I just bought a condo, been in here for about a month and a half. We were here for like 2 weeks, then I found out all this stuff. So the problem is that now I'm going to have a really hard time being able to afford to pay this mortgage. And this really sucks that I even have to go to this point, but I did start a GoFundMe page. I just not something that I ever thought I'd have to do, because I really pride myself in being able to take care of myself and kind of just do it on my own. And I just never thought I never thought this would happen. This is just like, just out of nowhere. I don't expect anything from anyone, but I know that there's a lot of good people out there that would want to help, and I would be eternally grateful. So I made one. It's in the description. Again, I don't expect anything, but anything is just, I'm beyond grateful. But so hopefully I find out next week about the whole radiation. It would be great if I don't have to have it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have it. And the radiation itself isn't a problem. It's an hour every single day. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be really fatigued, which is fine. It's not, you know, it is what it is. It's just I won't be able to work. So I'll be going on like 2.5 months not having a paycheck. And I'm on short-term disability right now, but it's not, you're talking a couple $100. You know, my expenses are close to $3,000 just to live here. So it's just eventually it's gonna catch up to me and I'm gonna be in trouble. So my life just consists of now I'm gonna be getting MRIs, I'm gonna be getting CAT scans, checkups, 3 to 6 months, you know, for the next decade. That's just my life now. And although I have decent insurance now, the problem is that if I'm not working, I won't qualify for the insurance next year. I'll go down a rung. And the difference between the top insurance and the it's a huge difference. And if this is what I'm doing for the next 10 years, I need good insurance. So that's another reason why the whole GoFundMe thing. And just to kind of pile on to the horribleness, my big Facebook page that we had monetized, that we were kind of making some extra money on, that got hacked. And Facebook won't help me. I've messaged so many people over the past 3-4 weeks, and just no one will help me. I just can't get any help from Facebook. So that big page, it's gone, just pile it on. Just, you know, it's just unbelievable, really. Just how many horrible things can happen at once. So now I don't even have that, so that's extra money that I don't even have. So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, I'm sorry for this long video. I'm sorry for this horrible news. It sucks, but it's, you know, I'm certainly not gonna quit. I'm not giving up. I'm not, you know, I'm not letting cancer beat me. Like, forget that. But yeah, I just wanted, you know, I wanted to tell you guys, I wanted you guys to know what was going on in my life. And yeah, I mean, I'll give you some updates along the way, let you know how I'm doing. I mean, you know, I love you guys, appreciate all your support. And just, yeah, you know, hopefully I'll see you soon. Hopefully this is just a blip on the radar, and if I do this, actually, I guess, just so you know, I'm not lying to you. Let me just let you see the old leg. So I just got the stitches out yesterday. That stuff's just like the, you know, the cleaning fluid, and they got steri strips that'll come off next week. But just so you know, I wasn't lying, wasn't making up having cancer, just to get some, you know, sympathy. But yeah, anyway, yeah, hopefully next time I update you guys, I'm doing well. Just keep pressing it, watching it, loving it. Love you guys. See you later.